All right, so today we're diving into something I think we can all relate to.
Yeah,
That eternal hunt for Wi-Fi.
absolutely.
I mean, we've all got those stories,
Yes.
right? From the hilarious to the frustrating.
Yeah.
You know those moments where you're just like, I need to get online.
It's a basic need at this point.
It really is.
Almost like a human right, you know?
Yeah, seriously.
You need food, water, and Wi-Fi.
Exactly.
Grade 5.
And it's interesting how it's like this unspoken language.
Here it is.
We've developed all these like little rituals and rules around it,
Right?
you know, and nowhere is that more evident than in the coffee shop,
The battleground.
the coffee shop battlefield.
Yes.
Yeah.
You walk in,
Yeah.
you can just feel the tension.
You can feel it.
Who's got the best spot?
Right.
Who's going to hog the
It's
outlet?
been there the longest.
Exactly.
Who's ordering like the cheapest thing possible.
Yeah.
Just to justify being there for like 5 hours.
The small black coffee strategy.
Yeah.
Classic.
Like, do you ever feel like you're being judged by the baristas?
Oh, all the time.
Like, how long is too long?
Right. Is there like an...
Right. And, you know, they're like pretending to text or something.
Yeah, it's just like casually scrolling.
But you can see the desperation in their eyes.
Oh, yeah. Frantically refreshing their inbox.
And it's like, is it even worth it?
Right?
Yeah.
Is the signal even strong enough out there?
Right. And is it secure?
Exactly. You're basically handing over your data to the internet gods.
Oh, for sure. I mean, talking about desperation, remember Carlos's story?
Oh, man.
The fast food fiasco?
Lying to the employee about a cousin in the bathroom.
Just to use their Wi-Fi? I
A
mean,
dedication.
that's commitment.
That's commitment.
Right.
But it also makes you think about, like, where do we draw the line?
Yeah.
You know, ethically.
Right. Like, how far are we willing to go?
Is it okay to just use someone's Wi-Fi without asking?
Right. What are the rules here?
Exactly. And sometimes even when you do find Wi-Fi,
Right.
it's not really free.
Yeah. It's like the free Wi-Fi mirage.
It is a mirage.
Right. It's like, oh, free Wi-Fi.
Sign up for our loyalty program.
Give us your email address.
Your firstborn child.
Exactly. All your data.
Yeah, data mining galore.
And hotels are notorious for this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're already paying an arm and a leg for the room.
Exactly.
And then they're like, oh, you want Wi-Fi?
That'll be $20 a day.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Seriously.
Is it a luxury hotel or what?
Right.
You know, and it's like, are they just trying to squeeze every last penny out of us?
It feels that way sometimes.
It really does. And sometimes the free Wi-Fi,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just not what it's cracked up to be.
Right.
Like Maria's story,
Oh, Maria.
ending up in the hotel lobby
In her pajamas.
at 2 in the
I
morning,
think 2 in the morning.
just to get a decent connection.
Just to send an email.
Talk about rough.
That's rough.
But, you know, thankfully,
Yes.
there are some places out there
Thankfully.
that are like Wi-Fi heroes.
Yes, the good guys.
Right.
The ones who offer free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And they don't make you jump through hoops.
No strings attached.
Exactly. They just get it.
Yeah, like libraries.
Library.
Some airports.
Some airports.
You know, bless those airports.
Well,
That friend who gives you their Wi-Fi password.
yes, the real MVPs.
Those are the real heroes.
Right there.
You know, and speaking of heroes, remember Jake's story
Oh, yeah.
about the diner with the password Eat More Pie?
I love that.
It's so wholesome.
so wholesome.
It's like a little act of kindness.
Exactly. It's the little things.
Right, and it just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy.
It does.
It's like they're saying, hey,
we're all in this together.
we're all in this together.
Here's some pie and some Wi-Fi.
Exactly, enjoy.
Exactly.
And it's like, it's those little moments
Uh,
that kind of restore your faith in humanity.
a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like a little digital hug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's so refreshing.
Yeah.
When you compare it to like all the places that are trying to like control and monetize every aspect of the internet.
It's a constant battle
It really is. It's like this tug of war
between our need to connect,
and the forces that are trying to like
exploit that need.
exactly.
It makes
like,
you wonder, what are the long-term implications of all this?
It really does.
You know,
Like, where are we headed
where is this all going?
with this digital dependence?
Yeah. Are we becoming too reliant on being constantly connected?
Right. Like, what are we
Our
sacrificing?
privacy, our time, our attention spans.
Yeah, it's like we're so focused on finding that next signal
Right.
that we forget to look up and enjoy the world around us.
Exactly. Sometimes we need to just disconnect,
Yeah.
unplug,
Take a break.
and be present.
Be present in the moment.
Yes,
And I think a lot of us can relate to that feeling
I think so.
of being constantly tethered to our devices.
It's exhausting.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like we're always
Always reachable.
connected.
Yeah. And it takes a toll
It does.
on our mental health,
Yeah.
on our relationships,
For sure.
on everything.
So it's like, how do we find that balance?
That's the question.
Right.
How do we make technology work for us, not against us?
And not let it control us.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
need to be more intentional.
About how we use it.
Exactly. Set limits.
Yeah.
Turn off notifications.
Be mindful.
Disconnect regularly.
Right. And I think it's also important to be aware
Yes.
of the potential downsides of all this free Wi-Fi.
Absolutely. We're giving away our data
Left and right.
without even realizing it.
So we need to be more discerning
Yes.
about where and how we connect.
Exactly. Read the terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Think twice before you hit accept.
Right. And maybe consider using a VPN.
For added security.
For sure. Those are some practical steps we can all take.
Definitely.
But I think it also comes down to having an honest conversation
Yeah.
about our relationship with technology.
Absolutely. We need to ask ourselves those tough questions.
Right. Like, is this enhancing my life or is it detracting from it?
Is this controlling me or am I controlling it?
Am I in control or is technology controlling me?
Exactly.
Those are the big questions.
The big question.
And it's a conversation we need to be having,
Yeah.
both individually.
And as a society.
Because technology is constantly evolving.
Right. It's not slowing down.
And we need to adapt.
Our habits, our mindsets, our laws, our everything.
Yeah, it's like we're all on this journey.
We are.
Navigating the digital age.
The wild west of the internet.
And there are going to be bumps along the way.
Oh. Yeah.
Moments of frustration.
Definitely.
Maybe even a few Wi-Fi breakdowns.
A few meltdowns.
But hopefully, by having these conversations.
Yeah.
And being more mindful
of our choices,
we can create a healthier,
more balanced
relationship with technology.
Exactly, one where we can enjoy the benefits
without sacrifice.
Our privacy, our well-being.
Our sanity.
Our sanity.
Right.
It's about finding that sweet spot.
That sweet spot.
Where technology enhances our lives.
Without consuming them.
Exactly. And that's a quest worth embarking on.
Even if it doesn't come with free Wi-Fi.
Even if you have to use your data.
Exactly.
It's worth it.
So as we kind of wrap up this first part
of
our deep dive into the world of Wi-Fi.
The wonderful world of Wi-Fi.
Let's take a moment to reflect
Yes.
on our own experiences.
Our own Wi-Fi journeys.
Right? Think about the trade-offs you're willing to make.
The sacrifices.
That sweet, sweet internet.
Right? Is it worth sacrificing your privacy?
Your firstborn.
Your sanity.
To sanity.
To get online.
That's the question.
What steps can you take?
To be a more informed
Wi-Fi user.
Right, like let's take control.
Let's take back the power.
Of our digital lives.
Yes. Reclaim your digital sovereignty.
And really think about what's important to you.
What are your priorities?
And how can you use technology?
To achieve your goals.
To live a happier, healthier, more connected life.
Without losing yourself in the process.
Exactly.
It's a balancing act.
It is.
But it's possible.
It is.
With a little bit of awareness.
A little bit of effort.
And a good Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, and maybe a slice of pie.
And a slice of pie.
To keep us going.
To fuel the journey.
Exactly.
All right.
So let's continue this conversation.
In part 2.
We've got a lot more to explore.
We do.
And we want to hear from you.
Yes. Your stories. Your experiences.
Your Wi-Fi wisdom.
Your Wi-Fi woes.
So stay tuned.
And stay connected.
And we'll be right back.
After the break.